I felt like I was being treated unfairly. There was no sort of looking at the whole picture as to why I might have missed that appointment.
It's a horrible feeling. It's very, very emotional. I'm getting emotional now talking about it.
Me and you can go and just shout and ask for what we want. A lot of people with a learning disability can't, so they go under the radar.
Communication is important to everyone, and communicating well with patients is essential. It has huge impact on their health, their recovery and their ultimate goals if we don't get communication right. People with learning disabilities, people with sight problems, people with hearing impairment, people who just have problems with reading need to have extra support to make sure they understand the health information. If we get it right for people with disabilities, we get communication right for everyone.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you understand? Can you hear me?
My name is Pauline Martin. I am profoundly deaf. My experience up until now has been horrendous. You get your letter to go to the appointment. You get to the appointment and first of all you've got the receptionist. You have to read her where to go, and then when you get there you have to wait for your name to be called, and that is horrendous because if you're facing away from whoever, you don't get your name, and it's very, very nerve-wracking.
Pauline Martin? You Pauline Martin? No. Hello, are you Pauline Martin?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's all right. My name's Lynn.
Hello.
Would you like to come with me?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm Laura Wright. I work for the Cornwall Dyslexia Association and I'm also dyslexic myself. So for me, my difficulties are processing information, organisation, not so much reading and writing, it's more taking the meaning from text. So I missed an appointment for my young son. For a genuine reason, I didn't take in that information in the way that it was given to me. And as a result, my son was struck off the list and we had to go back to the GP to be re-referred. I felt so awful and I was made to feel like I was a really bad mum, I was a time waster, and it was not the case. It was a genuine mistake because I feel of my dyslexic difficulties. And the result was my son missed out on a significant period of time of care that he could have been receiving.
My name's Jane Rees. I'm the Learning Disabilities and Autism Nurse for Royal Cornwall Hospital. We're based in the hospital, at RCHT, and we support people with a learning disability or autism. So, as you can imagine, a lot of people with learning disability and autism struggle with coming to hospital environments. So we'll put in place to try and make any reasonable adjustments that are needed for those particular individuals to be able to go through the acute setting and get the course of treatment that they need. Can I speak to a Mr. Smith, please? Oh, hi, my name's Jane Rees. I'm one of the learning Patients need to understand what they are actually signing for or consenting for. And if we can give patients with a learning disability that informed choice, then it is vital. If we can provide some easy read material, some photos to explain what's going to happen, and they are making that informed choice then, rather than just coming in and signing away and not knowing what they're consenting for.
The challenge we face is how are we going to ask our patients what their communication needs are? How are we going to share that information with everyone? And how are we going to ensure that we meet those needs? It's going to be a tough time, but if we work together, we can come up with some very innovative solutions.